welcome to Life with the Davises. I'm Mrs. Kasha Davis.
And I'm Mr. Davis.
And we have just been having so much fun sharing our life and our home with you on Life with the Davises. And I thought, honestly, my catchphrase from RuPaul's Drag Race has been,
"There's always time for a cocktail."
cheers, darling. That's right. And boy, has it been fun. I get to say it constantly on Instasnatch and Twatter and Cameo. And you know what? I love it. And we've adapted There's Always Time for a Cocktail for story time by saying there's always time for
kindness.
That's right. And that's been doing pretty well too. But you know, a lot of people have said, Mrs. Kasha Davis, why don't you say there's always time for a mocktail? It just didn't sound right. I was like, I don't know. The fun of it was there's always time for a cocktail, right? Bougie, suburban housewife and all that jazz. Well, 5 years sober, kids, and working on 6. And let me tell you something. It's fun to have a mocktail. So Mr. Davis, Mr. Creativity here in the kitchen and the bedroom, has come up with a mocktail recipe. And it's there's always
time for a mocktail. Because I came up with this in a dream.
I know. He woke up at 3 a.m. this morning saying, I've got an idea. And he ran downstairs and sat in the recliner, because that's what we do, because we're old and we had to get the recliner first. And then you started thinking of this up.
Yeah. It contains thyme from the garden, fresh thyme.
There's always time for a cocktail.
And some raspberries and some other stuff.
Well, there's always time for a mocktail. I got to get that in my head. Well, this is going to be fun. Let's get to preparing it. Now, Mr. Davis, you're the chef of the family, and I have to tell you, this just looks delectable. Show us how it's done.
All right. Well, we're going to take our good pitcher here, and we're going to take a couple of raspberries.
Ooh.
And a sprig of thyme.
Perfect.
Strip off those leaves. And then we're going to just smash them and muddle them up in the bottom of the pitcher.
Oh, muddle it so it looks like my makeup?
I would never say that.
Yes, you would, Shady.
We'll mix that up. And then we're going to add 1 part of fresh lime juice.
Ooh, sour like Darien Lake.
And 1 part of thyme-infused simple syrup. Now, I made this morning, and it's just easy. You can buy it or you can make it at home. It's just equal parts of sugar and water and a sprig of thyme. Put it on the stove just until it's warm enough to melt all of the sugar, and then throw it in the refrigerator and cool it off.
Wow. Or you can go to the store and buy it.
You could do that too. All right, I'm going to mix this up again. And then I'm going to add some ice to cool that off.
Now, when I'm out at the gigs and stuff, I usually just ask for a club soda, with lime. And so I said to Mr. Davis, when you make this, kind of make it with that kind of seltzery club soda lime taste.
Yep, so we're going to actually do about 2 parts and a little extra of the club soda. Give that one more mix. Get some ice in our glasses.
Now, obviously, if you are a drinker of the alcoholic versions, you can add your booze in at this point, right?
Absolutely. And I would recommend a little gin in this one, but you could also use some vodka.
Wow, I don't even get much. Thanks a lot, Mr. Davis.
Well, I did not measure that one successfully. Not a bartender.
And what about decor? We are drag queens.
Yes, so I just threaded a couple raspberries on this thyme leaf, and we'll float that on the top. Or on the bottom of yours, or the middle.
Oh, tops, bottoms, it really doesn't matter. No preference here. Ooh, let's try it.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's tart, and it's fragrant, just like a drag queen.
It's very refreshing. Not like a drag queen.
What's that supposed to mean? Heard all my jokes? No, honestly, it has a really nice fragrance and a nice flavor. I love that. A nice bite like a drag queen, and nice and fruity. I love it. We want to thank you so much for watching Life with the Davises, and we send you lots of love from our home
to yours.
Please subscribe. I just love Kasha and Mr. Davis.
And we've even changed it up a little bit for our story time by saying there's always time for...
A mocktail.
No, kindness. Yes.
And it's got time in it, so there's always time for a cocktail. Or a mocktail.
Damn it.